Good morning, everyone. Welcome to join us for a small ceremony for the fallen Canadian soldier in the World War II, Surgeon Frank Martin. My name is Willemien Schooneveld and I will guide you through the program of this commemoration. A special word of welcome to the members of the Royal Canadian Legion, Brand 005, Liberation of the Netherlands. Also a warm welcome to Mr. Frank Bista. He will making a video recording this morning so that we can send it to the relatives of Surgeon Martin. We are here at the Canadian Cemetery in Halton. We see the many graves and sacrifices made by Canadian soldiers during the World War II for our freedom. We will never forget. Behind every headstone there's a story. Also behind this stone of Surgeon Martin. The fact that we are here together has its origins in the reception of a delegation on the 6th of May in Marklo from the Fusilier Montréal Regiment, the official liberators of Marklo. One of them, Surgeon David Benson, visited especially this grave of Frank Martin. His mother has selected his family. Surgeon Benson brought them a little more up to date directly from here in a live connection with his mobile phone. I turned out that Frank's two children, now both well into their 80s, hardly knew the story behind it. We did research and you will hear the story. His daughter was not yet 3 years old and his son not yet a year, when Frank enlisted in 1940. Shortly afterwards, the request came whether it was possible to lay flowers on Frank Martin's grave on behalf of his children. Naturally, our Foundation for Commemoration and Celebrating Freedom is happy to grant this request. In short, the cause of this commemoration: first, the life story of Frank Martin. It will be read by the chairman of the Foundation for Commemorating and Celebrating Freedom Marklo, Mr. Erik Nijhuis. He will lay flowers on behalf of Frank's children. After that, the act of remembrance, and then the ceremony will be over. Now I would like to invite Erik Nijhuis to read the life story of Surgeon Frank Martin.
Today, June 27, 2025, we stand here on the Canadian War Cemetery in Halton, in the Netherlands. Normally, we are here to remember and honor all the fallen who rest here. Today we want to pay tribute to one of our liberators. His name is Francis Lachlan Martin, nicknamed Frank. Born in Scotland in 1910, he arrived in St. John's, Newfoundland, at the age of 3, together with his parents and sister, who was not yet a year old. Their final destination was Cranbrook, British Columbia, all the way to the other side of Canada. Frank attended school in Cranbrook. Little is known about his further education and work. Frank enlisted for the army on June 22 in 1940. He reported that he had worked as a machinist at Cranbrook Foundry for 4 years. At the time, a well-known producer of sawmill equipment. Undoubtedly, he had some technical training. Frank had married Lillian Campbell Lewis in May 1936. They had 2 children, a daughter, Jane Lorraine, born August 17, 1937, and a son, Lachlan Richard, born in September 19 in 1939. Frank had his basic training in Vancouver with the Seaforth Highlanders of Canada. As of November the 1st in 1940, he was assigned to the Royal Canadian Ordnance Corps in Esquimalt, British Columbia. In June 1941, he was briefly hospitalized due to illness. Also in that year, Frank was, for a short time, assigned to an infantry battalion in Nanaimo in Vancouver Island. In March 1942, Frank was transferred to the United Kingdom. He arrived there on March 23. For the next 3 years, the United Kingdom would be his base. He was assigned to a reinforcement unit. Until the end of 1943, Frank worked what you could call an easy shift. Several periods of leave were reported. In May 1944, he was transferred to a newly formed corps, the Royal Canadian Electrical and Mechanical Engineers. The increase and modernization of trucks, armored vehicles, weapons and communication equipment required specialists, one corps for service and maintenance. For Frank Martin, given his training and experience, the appropriate unit. He was promoted to armored sergeant. Frank was transferred to what they called the Northwest Europe Theatre of War. On March 22, 1945, he set foot on land on the mainland of Europe. After 1 month, on April 20, 1945, Frank was taken on strength by Le Fusiliers Montréal, a remarkable placement for someone with barely infantry training. His function there cannot be explained exactly. As an acting armor sergeant, he surely was posted to the support company. On April 28, in 1945, Frank Latchlin Martin was overtaken by fate. It's remarkable that the war diaries of the Montréal Regiment reported little or no hostilities that day. The Canadian and German records read that Sergeant Martin was killed in a large explosion of an ammunition cache, which was hit during a German artillery shelling. 7 men were reported wounded. Sergeant Martin, husband and father of 2 young children, lost his life. He was killed near Hetten, south of Oldenburg, in the northwest of Germany. He was given a temporary grave in Kirchhatten. His final resting place is here, the Canadian War Cemetery in Holten, the Netherlands. He was posthumously awarded the following medals: the 1939-1945 Star, the French-Germany Star, the Defense Medal, the War Medal 1939-1945, and the Canadian Volunteer Service Medal with clasp. That's it. Thanks.
Color parties. Attention. Carry colors.
The flower laying will take place by Erik Nijhuis. Now I give the floor to Gerda Storm to read the Act of Remembrance.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, not the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them. Color party. Order. Colors. Stand. Easy. Easy.
Thank you all for being here. And from here we would like to convey our warmest greetings to the family of Frank Martin. It was a special moment for us. Our foundation continues to focus on the importance of remembrance.